what's going on, Kings fans? It's Tyler here, and you know, I was like, I made the Kings video yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make some more Kings videos. I'm gonna have more Kings coverage for you. Well, guess what? Only a few hours after I uploaded that video, we got some Kings news, and it's big news, and it's news that I am so excited about. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and give it a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're literally only 20 subscribers away. So if you guys could please just support the channel, do that, and it'll be greatly appreciated. So here we go. Willie Cauley-Stein wants out of Sacramento. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. You know what's funny, actually? Check this out. There's my page of tile I was talking about yesterday. Willie Cauley-Stein on my wall. It's the calendar for this month. And he out of there. Alright. Put this back on there. Alright, so Willie, he is gone. So I'm going to go ahead and just talk about this a little bit. Let me fix the camera. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this a little bit. I'm going to pull up the article as I'm talking about it. So essentially, Willie Cauley-Stein wants out of Sacramento. He feels like he has run his course here, and he no longer wants to be a King, which is, I mean, I've been calling for that for the last 2 seasons. Let me read it to you guys in case you're out of the loop, or, you know, just so I can break it down. The Kings could extend a qualifying offer to make Cauley-Stein a restricted free agent, but Cauley-Stein feels like it's time for both sides to move on, his agent told the Sacramento Bee on Saturday evening. I really think Willie needs a fresh start, said Roger Montgomery, a representative of Rock Nation Sports. Based on how things have gone for him there in Sacramento, I just think it's time for Willie to move on, and we'd really like him to move on. Willie is a great player who has shown he can fit our style of play, the team said. Beyond that, we can't comment further. Cauley-Stein, 25, just completed the final year of his 4-year, $15.3 rookie scale contract. The Kings have until June 30th to extend a $6.2 million qualifying offer that would make Cauley-Stein a restricted free agent, giving them the right to match any offer he receives from another team. A restricted free agent can sign an offer sheet with any team, but the player's original team can retain him by matching that offer within 72 hours. We've kind of hoped that things would change over the years and Willie would get a chance to expand his game, get a chance to get some consistency there in terms of roster turnover and the coaching turnover and the things that have not been steady there. That being said, I'm hopeful they will not give Willie his qualifying offer so that Willie can be an unrestricted free agent. Okay, so that's essentially all I need to read. Willie Cauley-Stein feels like he has so much more potential than what the Kings allow him to do, and he feels like he is so like hamstrung by his role in the Kings organization. And to be honest, Willie, okay, so let me break this down. For one, all we need Willie to do is play defense and catch lobs. That's it. We need him to rebound as well. But he doesn't, we also need him to rebound. I'm not trying to like make that not important. We need him to rebound as well. Now the problem with Willie is that he wants to be Kristaps Porzingis 2.0 to a T. He wants to shoot threes. He wants to do nothing but shoot jumpers. He basically wants to be a stretch four is what he wants to do. He wants to play power forward. Doesn't even want to play center. In 2017, in an interview, Willie said this. This was after a game against the Knicks. He said, "I thought I had a pretty good chance of coming here, but they ended up picking the right guy," Cauley-Stein said. "I think I just got to be more selfish," said Cauley-Stein, who hit 2 of 6 shots and is averaging 8.9 points this season. "Offensively, I got to get to the point where I'm just going at dudes like him, guarding him, and then watching his game. You take away, oh, this is what he's doing. I have the same body size, the same skill level, just transferred over to a game now. But being behind in the race, he's been doing it for a while. The league's all about situations. I went to a situation where I'm playing behind the best center in the league, DeMarcus Cousins, or I could have gone to somewhere where they don't have a guy, and now you're the guy, and you're getting all the touches. That helps a lot." So basically, The beginning of his career, he thought he was being held back by the fact that he was DeMarcus Cousins' backup. And then he's blaming, I guess maybe he doesn't feel like he was a big enough role in Dave Yeager's system, which is some BS. He started every game for us. And, you know, when we let Willie do what Willie wants to do, it's usually not good. Now, I will say, the one thing I can say that is positive for Willie is that the season before last, he was shooting the mid-range jumper, and I really actually enjoyed his mid-range jumper. I thought his mid-range jumper was actually decent, and I enjoyed, like, he had a consistent mid-range J, and it was something that I thought could have been used more often, to be honest. I really do. But the fact that he thinks he has the same skill level as a Kristaps Porzingis is just insane to me. He doesn't. He doesn't have the stroke from three, or really from, I mean, he doesn't have, like, he has like a little fadeaway jumper Willie started using. But the thing is with Willie is that Willie doesn't have the drive. There's games where he looks like, and I've used this example before, there's games where it looks like somebody is on the sideline pointing a gun at him, telling him, if you don't go out and get us 30 points, 15 rebounds, I'm going to shoot you in the head. And he's like playing hard, and he's like going hard, like he's playing for his life. Then there's other games where he looks like he just rolled out of bed 5 minutes before the game and doesn't even care. And it's literally like, from one game to another, you get two different Willies. And he has the nerve to have his agent come out and say the consistency with the Kings is the problem. Willie's only had two coaches? Was George Karl his coach his first year? Then Dave Yeager was the coach for the last three? Is that what it was? Okay, yeah, the 15-16 season, he had George Karl, and then he had Dave Yeager the last 3 years. So he's had two coaches in 4 years, but it's not like he had a coach for 2 years and it switched in the middle. He had a year in George Karl's system and 3 years in Dave Yeager's system, which basically was a similar system. The only difference is Dave Yeager focused a lot on the high post offense, which actually would have been perfect for Willie to showcase what he can do. To be honest, he had 3 years under Yeager, and that was his best opportunity he could have got. So if you look at the history of Dave Yeager's coaching, he always features big men, whether it was Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, DeMarcus Cousins, Willie. Willie got so many touches in the high post. And the fact that they're trying to say that the Kings were consistent enough when the Kings have been one of the probably have a top 5 young core in the league now. I mean, Willie Cauley-Stein, man, Willie Cauley-Stein I thought could have been the guy. If he tried a little bit harder on the boards and he got more consistent night to night, you know, he would have been fine. But the problem with Willie is that he has games where it's like his confidence isn't there. He won't dunk on people. He'll get the ball and go and try to lay it up off the glass. It's like he wants to be a finesse. It's like Willie Cauley-Stein wants to play like he's 6'1". It's like it's almost like Willie Cauley-Stein when he's on the court. It's almost like he has a bird's eye view of himself, and he views himself as Chris Paul when he's playing. It's like he doesn't view himself as a big man. And it's blatantly obvious when he talks about wanting to be like Porzingis and having the same skill level as Porzingis. He thinks he has like a guard skill set on a 7-foot body, and he doesn't. He can shoot the jumper. Well, newsflash: everybody can shoot the jumper in today's NBA for the most part, unless you're Joakim Noah. He's not even in the league. You know, like Porzingis, he can shoot over anybody from anywhere on the court. Willie Cauley-Stein can't do that. Porzingis is more injury prone than Willie. But Porzingis was a beast defensively. They had games where he'd be blocking everybody. Now, Porzingis wasn't always the best, and I think Willie would probably be better than Porzingis defensively if he applied himself. But he doesn't. You know, you can't not apply yourself and then find some straw man argument of, oh, they've had too many coaches, they're not consistent. That's not what it is, Willie. De'Aaron Fox can throw you lobs all day. Bogdan can throw you lobs all day. Buddy Hield, open threes. And guess what? When Buddy Hield gets double teamed, when De'Aaron Fox gets double teamed, when Bogdan gets double teamed, they're throwing the ball to you down low and trying to get a bucket. Because, I mean, unless the enemy team's big man's on you, the opposing team's big man is on you, you know, if someone's getting double teamed, that means somebody's open, and you're going to be that guy. You know, like he acts like that we've been playing him on the bench for 10 minutes a game the last 4 years. It's ridiculous. And I read an article on Sacktown Royalty. I gotta get into that real quick because it didn't really make sense to me. I mean, I get where they're coming from, but I think I'm gonna close out this video with this. Sacktown Royalty, they said Willie Cauley-Stein wants out, but it's not that easy. And basically, he says right here, if the Kings extend the qualifying offer, Willie will be a restricted free agent. This allows the Kings up to 72 hours to match any offer sheets Willie signs. Restricted free agents generally aren't able to maximize their value in free agency. Teams know that reasonable offers will get matched, so they don't want to even bother tying up cap space for 3 days. It makes perfect sense that Willie and his agent would prefer unrestricted free agency over restricted free agency. As for the Kings, they have little incentive to not extend a qualifying offer. Despite his struggles with consistency, hilariously the same thing his agent complains about with the Kings, which I agree with that, rebounding and rim protection, Willie is coming off his best NBA season, and fits the Kings' offensive style. There is no incentive for them to let Willie walk for nothing. Extending a qualifying offer should be a foregone conclusion. The Kings can rescind the offer at any time if they need cap space. If Willie gets offered a reasonable contract, the Kings could match that and could always trade him later. If the offer is too rich, the Kings could attempt to sign and trade or simply allow Willie to piece unmatched. The Kings hold all the leverage. Willie's camp is asking for the Kings to release the leverage. There's no reason to expect the Kings to do so. That's from Sacktown Royalty. Now, the part I don't get is, maybe I'm wrong, leave a comment and tell me what you think in the comments, because maybe I'm wrong here, but he says, teams know that reasonable offers will get matched, so they don't want to bother tying up cap space for 3 days. So you would rather trade assets for Willie? To me, it seems like nobody would not offer him the contract, because then if Willie Cauley-Stein gets offered a deal and the Kings don't match it, then boom, he's on your team. The Kings obviously don't want Willie. Willie doesn't want the Kings. There's a beef there. So why would any team not offer him a contract, let him be with the Kings for another year on the qualifying offer, and then trade assets for him? That doesn't even make any sense. Maybe I'm not understanding here. But essentially, it sounds like they're almost saying that a team would rather trade for him than try to sign him on a restricted free agent, basis, and then have the Kings match it. Which, to me personally, I don't think the Kings will match a deal for Willie. I think he's gone. I understand people probably be mad if we get nothing back for Willie, and we should have traded him at the trade deadline. We should have. To be honest with you, we should have traded Willie and just say, you know what, Marvin, go play center. That's what I would have done personally. But I mean, the thing is, they were in the playoff race, so they didn't want to blow up the team like that, and I get that. But because now we're in this situation where it's like, do we keep Willie? Do we let him walk for nothing? I don't see the Kings. I mean, maybe the Kings attempt to sign and trade, but I don't see the Kings like matching a contract for him and then trading him in like 4 months. Like Willie Cauley-Stein's agent is obviously trying to burn the bridge with the Kings here. And I don't understand the mindset of why another team would not attempt to sign him before they give up assets for him. Like, I understand that from the Kings' point of view is, yeah, obviously you want to get something back for Willie. But in terms of like another team, why would you not at least attempt to sign him? Why would you just be like, okay, we're not going to bother tying up cap space for 3 days. We'd rather just give up assets for him. That's the video, guys. My opinion, buy Willie. Thanks for your time here. I wish you were gone 2 years ago. I wish you were gone about 9 face tattoos ago, but it is what it is. Goodbye, Willie. Thanks for your time here, and thank you for being gone, because I am ready for you to leave. I'm ready for a new chapter, and to be honest, I am sick of the fact that you wouldn't just dunk the ball. I'm sick of the lack of rebounding. I'm sick of the inconsistency, and I'm glad it's gone. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're new here. If you guys have any comments about it, just put them in the comment section below and let me know what you think. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. I love you.